So you want your products to show up in Google Shopping. In this video, we're gonna show you exactly how to set up a Google Merchant Center account and everything you need to know inside of the Google Merchant Center account in order for you to get your products live on the free listings, as well as run Google Shopping ads and connect that to your actual e-commerce store on Shopify or whatever other network you have. It's very similar, and how to go ahead and start to get those products live on the Merchant Center so you can run those shopping ads. Now, if you're new around here, my name is Blake Bauer and I'm the co-founder at Jetstream Digital, which is a digital advertising agency that helps B2B and D2C businesses grow and scale with digital advertising. And so make sure to stick around for this video and subscribe if you want to learn more about digital advertising and for more tutorials about how to set up your account and set yourself up for success in the digital marketing and digital advertising world. Now let's go ahead and jump into my computer and let me take you through exactly how to set up your Merchant Center account, how to connect it to your Shopify store, and everything that you're gonna need to know in the Merchant Center account to see success. All right, so you're gonna be seeing this page. If you search up create a Google Merchant Center account, you're gonna see it's prompting you to sign up for free right here. And there's some more information related to what a Google Merchant Center is. So if you have no idea, I would encourage you just to go through and read out on this. But essentially, you're gonna be setting yourself up to run shopping ads, which is gonna feature your products across the Google network. So Google Search, right? You can see you can run on Google Maps, on YouTube, on the shopping tab, and even on Google Images as well. So lots of applications for that. And it's really set up to link to your shop, including Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, etc. So it makes it really, really easy if you already have one of these e-commerce platforms to go ahead and set up and integrate that. So in this tutorial, we're gonna show you exactly how to set that up for Shopify. And yeah, there's some more information related to this, but scroll up and then click on sign up for free to create your Merchant Center account. Now, you do have to have a actual Google account in order to sign in to the Google Merchant Center. And so if you don't already have one, go ahead and create a Google account, and you're gonna wanna enter your information in here. So once you've logged in with your Google account, you're gonna be brought to a page that looks like this, and it's gonna want you to tell Google about your business a little bit here. So do you sell products online? If you do, click yes. Most likely you do. You're gonna wanna enter in your store's website right here. So I'm just gonna enter in my test website right here. Do you have a brick and mortar store? I'm just gonna say no. Continue. Show your products on Google for free. This gives you a little bit of a tutorial here. And then you're gonna wanna continue to the Merchant Center. Next, you're gonna wanna enter your business info. So this is your business trade name. So it's not your actual legal name. Just enter in your trade name for your business. So I'm just gonna enter in Jetstream Digital here. Again, for the tutorial purposes. Register in Canada. I usually don't opt into these, and then just continue to Merchant Center. Awesome. So now once you're in the Merchant Center, you're gonna have this prompt here. Welcome to the Merchant Center next. A new simplified generation for Merchant Center, making it easier for businesses to show products on Google, right? And go ahead and get started. Now it's gonna prompt you right away here to say, hey, go to the Google Shopping app in Shopify, and it's gonna want you to connect your actual Merchant Center to the Google app in Shopify. So we'll show you how to do that. But before we do, let's just take a quick look through all of the accounts right here and just kind of see how it's set up. So you can see you have your homepage right here. You have your information at the top along with your Merchant Center ID. And then you also have some account settings and preferences. So you can set your language right here. I'm just gonna set this to English, right? We have your time zone, and then you have a few other things that you can do there. Just gonna go ahead and save that. Also have some preferences here. So you can see, if you wanna opt into these emails, etc. I'm just gonna opt out of those, right? That's the preferences, that's the settings. If you go over to here, you can see home. Now, once you upload your products, you will actually see your products here and the standing with Google Merchant Center. And you can go over to products here as well, and you will see them here too. So it's gonna ask you to add products, what needs attention, what needs shipping, what needs sales, etc. You can see your business here, and you can actually edit your business information. So I'd recommend you adding in your business address here. You can add in your phone number, add in some customer service contact information. So your website, your email, and your phone number. And then, then you can also see there's ad campaigns, there's performance, and you have notifications. Now, all of this gets a lot more exciting once you actually upload your products to Google. So let's go ahead and show you how to do that. Okay, so now that we're in Shopify, we're gonna go ahead and add the Google Sales Channel, and this is gonna lead us to the next steps as to how to connect your Google Merchant Center to your Shopify store, and then how to upload your products. And it's super, super simple. They've made it incredibly easy. And yeah, so let's go ahead and jump in. Pretty much go down to here, and you'll see we're on the home page here. This is just a test store that we have. And go to Sales Channels here, and you're gonna wanna add the Google Sales Channel. So go ahead and open that, go add app, and go ahead and go add sales channel. Awesome, so I'm just gonna pin that. And once you're brought to here, you're gonna wanna go ahead and connect your Google Ad account that you just created your Merchant Center account with. So once you've gone ahead and connected that, you're gonna see the following needs to be enabled. You need to create an online store and remove your online store password. You need to have a refund policy in terms of service, and you need to confirm that you've added contact information to your online store. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one by one. So let me go ahead and just remove this password here. Remove password. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove that and go save. Awesome, let's go back here. Add a refund policy in terms of service. So if you come over to here, you can actually just generate these from a template. So let me just go ahead and generate those. Contact information. And then let me just click save there. Awesome, so now that is added, and then we just need to confirm this. So go ahead and confirm that. And now we have all the information needed to go ahead and connect our Merchant Center. So I'm just gonna connect that Merchant Center that we just created right here. Go ahead and click connect. Awesome, so now that's connected, you just have a couple other steps here. Verify that it's you, add your phone number into here. Once you've verified it's you, you're gonna wanna head and update your product feed settings. So select your target country and language and your shipping settings. So for me, I'm just gonna do Canada and I'm just gonna do English, save, and then I'm gonna do shipping settings, automatically import shipping information, do save as well. Conversion tracking, just go ahead and enable that. And then terms of service, go ahead and click on that. And then you're gonna see, it's gonna see complete setup. So I'm gonna go and complete the setup. So now that we're here, you're gonna be brought to this page that has your approved products, your pending products, and your not approved products. It may take an hour for your products to sync to Google Merchant Center. So if no products available, please check back later in an hour. So just give it some time for it to upload all of your products here. Now we do have a couple of test products here already. So those products should get uploaded to the Google Merchant Center in just a little bit of time. So now coming back to the Merchant Center, once we have those products being uploaded, again, that'll just take a little bit of time, you can actually go back to the Merchant Center and see that we have the business address verified, phone number verified, online store confirmed, and yeah, it's pretty much already connected here. But what you can do in the meantime while your products are uploading is add details to show your shipping, to show how you ship your products. So just go ahead and add that, continue, right? Add your country, delivery times. So I'll just leave this information as it currently stands. You want to update this for yourself. If you deliver free shipping, if you have different shipping rates, you want to go ahead and add that in there. So I'll just go ahead and save that and then add your products in as well. Okay, so now after just a little bit of time, you can see our products are actually pending for approval. So we have 18 total products and variants. So you can actually go ahead and manage your products here, and you can actually see which products are there within your products. And what you want to do is actually see that you can have them enabled for Google or the sales channel. So if you have products that you don't want to have enabled for the Google sales channel, you can turn that off and just save that change. And you also want to update these different terms for Google to actually make sure it gets properly categorized for your actual product category and it shows up for the terms that you want, right? So for this, for a custom product, if this is a custom product, you want to go true. In most cases, you probably do have a custom product. For your age group, you'd want to go ahead and add this in, right? If this is an adult product, if this is for male or female or unisex. And then for your Google product category, you can go ahead and add in a Google product category, or what you can do is actually go ahead and look up Google's product categories and pick out the best appropriate product category and add that in. So if you don't add a category here, Google will automatically add in the product category it thinks is most relevant, but I would recommend you to actually add in the category yourself based on what you think is the best. And so to find that, you can actually just go to Google and search Google Merchant Center product categories. Okay, and then you can open this here and you can scroll down and then you'll actually see there's a list of product categories here, Excel or plain text. I typically just open up the plain text one, and then you can actually see there's a huge list here and there's all these different, categories that are potentially here. And what you want to do is just search for what your product is, right? So for the first one, it's, footwear. So I'll just look up shoes. So you can see customer apparel and accessories, shoes, right? So if you had, shoe spurs or shoe laces, you can add that in there. Right, and what you can do is actually copy this or just copy this number right here. And that's what you're gonna wanna add in for the Google product category. So I'll actually just go ahead and add in this whole thing here, but you can just add in either the number or the Google product category like that. Condition new, and then you can have some of these different things. You don't really need to worry about this. For color, you'd wanna add that in. For material, you'd wanna add that in as well. Different sizing options, a couple different things that you'd wanna do. If you have the information related to that, right? So once you have that, you can go ahead and just click save. And you're gonna wanna do this for each product, right? So you can do that from the actual Google Center itself, or what you can do is come over into Shopify here, and then you can go to the actual product itself. So let me go to this vintage corduroy cap here. And then what you can do is see here, you can see the sales channel. So we have the online store enabled, then we have point of sale and Google. So if you have more than one product, sales channel. You can also have Facebook here as a sales channel, which is another really popular one that you should set up as well. You can actually turn that off or enable that for all of your products. It will be enabled by default. And from here, you can edit all of that information. And again, if you want to edit the product information for all of your products, make sure to do that in the Google Sales channel itself for all of your products. And that'll help you actually get all of the products approved and ready to go on Google. Now, once they are approved, you'll see they'll get moved into the approved section. If they do not get approved, they will be moved here, and then you can actually click on this and view the products that are not approved, and there will be a reason associated with that. So you just have to amend those few reasons, and then the product should get moved over to approved. Now, again, once they are approved, right, you can see that these aren't approved quite yet. They are just pending. You want to go over to the Merchant Center, and then you can see all the information in there. So let's jump over to that. So we're now in the Merchant Center here, and as you can see, we have the products are in review, same as Shopify. So it's adding up, right? And then once they get approved, then they will be moved over to approved. And again, if they're limited, there will be a reason associated with that. So you can easily look and see why that is. And if they're not approved, again, you can easily see that reason and adjust as needed so that it does get approved. Now, once they are approved, you will start to be able to see performance data, and you will see, your last 28 days and everything that's going on related to, how your products are doing for free listings. And you can start to set up and connect this to Google Ads in order to run Google Shopping ads. So in order to enable Google advertising, like you can see, now you can see that there is an actual link here to connect your Google ad account. What you have to do is come over into ad campaigns here. So yeah, once you're in here, you can go on, click continue setup, and then on the homepage here, you'll see it says advertise your products on Google. You need to link your Google ad account. So once you see this, go ahead and click on link the Google ad account. Now, once you're on here, select your Google ad account that you want to link to this Merchant Center account for your business. If you don't already have a Google ad account that you can link, you can also link to a Google ad account that you don't manage, or you can create a new Google ad account if you need to. So I already have a Google ad account set up. Again, if you need help setting up a new Google ad account or want to learn about that, you can check out my other video on that. But you want to go ahead and click on link account and link account. Awesome. So once that loads, now you have your Google ad account linked to your Google Merchant Center account, which means that your products can actually be published as a shopping campaign and advertised using Google Ads. So you're pretty much almost done this entire process. Again, your products will just wait a little bit to get, approved. And then once approved, you are 100% good to go to run Google Ads for those products. And you can start to set up those shopping campaigns and get going. So from here, you can click create campaign, and that will actually prompt you to create a campaign, a Performance Max campaign directly from the Merchant Center. I wouldn't recommend this though. Definitely create a campaign in the Google ad account. And there's best practices for how to exactly create, the best campaigns to get the best results, but wouldn't recommend to just do a Performance Max campaign. You're probably not going to see the greatest of results with that. But if you have no experience with that, you can definitely test it out. But again, I wouldn't recommend that. So let's go ahead and explore a fully set up Google Merchant Center account so you can see exactly what this looks like once you've been running this for a while and how everything looks. Okay, so now we're in a fully set up Google Merchant Center that's been running for quite some time for an e-commerce brand. And so in here, you can see there's a couple different things: local inventory ads and free local product listings. They want us to set that up. We don't personally sell products locally, so we're not going to do that. And then you can see a few different things. So you can see your free listings here and your total active products. And your total products, and then how many you have that are actually disapproved. And this will kind of just keep track over time because products might come in and out of being approved or disapproved. And so this just tracks the health of your feed essentially in the Google Shopping section here. So you can see that we had 460 products, we removed some products, and now we're at about 405 with about 5 disapproved. And then for remarketing here, you can see how many products are approved for remarketing. We have 400 active of 410 total. So just 10 disapproved, and those products aren't actually active. And then the same thing for shopping ads here. You can see how many products are actually active over time and how many total products do you have uploaded here. And these are to all countries. So you could actually just go, just Canada if you wanted to see that. And we have this enabled for multiple countries. So that's why you're seeing so many products here. But I'll show you quickly how to actually enable that for all of these different countries so that you can show up for free listings or advertise to additional countries if you want to in just a little bit here. But if we go to the United States, for example, you can see we also have the same amount of products there for each. So the more countries you add, you'll see this number go up over time, essentially. Now, if you have local inventory ads, you'll also see that here. You'll also see local free product data. And then if you have YouTube shopping enabled, which is a new feature, you can actually see that here as well. And you can see all the products approved for that, which you can see they have quite a few more products approved, and this was kind of just recent that we got onto YouTube shopping there. You can also see the performance of your shopping campaigns. We recently just did a sale, so we just paused these campaigns, but this, you can see the trend of your shopping ads and how much traffic and clicks you're getting from that. And then you can also see the performance of your free listings and how that's trending over time as well in terms of impressions and clicks and everything like that. And you can actually drill down into this to view that data individually as well. So if we look in the past 28 days, this is just for free listings, right? So you can see how many organic conversions you're getting, and then how many organic or organic clicks you're getting, and then how many clicks from ads that you're getting, right? So you can see as we started to see some of the ads kind of tail off, we can see some of the organic actually picks up a lot of that slack too as well. So something we're experimenting with and looking a little bit more towards. You can also see, how much impressions you get with your ads versus just organic on a daily basis. You can also see what's your click-through rate on those actual shopping ads versus organic. And you can see, a lot of this is trending up as it kind of takes over with the branded search campaigns or with a branded standpoint. So people searching for your brand, your products are showing up. And so there's a high CTR here you can see. You can also see conversion data. So you can see, where did you see any conversions, right? And how that kind of looks. And then you can see the organic, conversion rate and how that kind of trends over time as well. So really good metrics to look at here. And yeah, you can also see some market insights. So you can see, how you rank for your actual product itself. You can see a different kind of things here that are useful for you. You can see some different brands and how these brands are trending related to your top industry. And then there's also a promotion tab here where you can see, if you run an actual promotion for your products, it'll show some insights here as well. Now there's also a reporting section, so you can build your own reports using metrics that you want. There's a few different reports. We don't use this tab too often, but it is there if you want to look at that. And then there's a dashboard here that you can look at as well. There's a competitive visibility tab, which is honestly really nice to see, where you can see who are the top competitors for you. Honestly, any brand, you're going to see these as like the top ones. Typically, Amazon is always 100%, or at the top of the ranking there. You got Walmart, you got Etsy, you got Lowe's, just some different brands there that are also kind of competing in the space there. And then if you go to your competitors here, you can also just see some different competitors in the space and how they're kind of ranking in terms of impression share and overlap rate and everything like that. I'm just going to blur this out so you don't see this information, but yeah, you can kind of see that there. Now, if we go to marketing tab here, we can see that you can offer discounts and free gifts to your products for promotions for your actual Merchant Center products on Google Shopping ads. So this is really useful if you want to just go ahead and add in, a discount for, let's say, Canada. You can go ahead and just add that in, percentage off, amount off, a free gift or something like that for your shopping ads can work really, really well. So worth experimenting with that. So you can go to the ad campaign section. You can also see how your ad campaigns are performing. We don't currently have this linked with this test email account that we're logged in with, but this is where you can see all of that data. And then in the growth tab, you can also see some different things here. So there's some opportunities for growth, which honestly, we usually don't see this updating. There's no recommendations right now. You can look at price competitiveness between, different products in the category. And this will give you some recommendations for products, brands, categories, product types, lots of good stuff here that you should look into to help out. And then you can also see your best sellers here, right? So what are some best sellers? These aren't actually our products here, but these are just, some popularity in kind of the space. And then you can look at some top brands as well and kind of just see how they're positioned and what they're doing just to get some more insights. You can go to manage programs here, and this is where you want to see that you do have a free listing, and then you can actually select your countries that you want to target. Again, I'll show you how to do that in a moment here. You can see they have the shopping ads here, and you can actually go to settings here and look at this. You have your dynamic remarketing, which you want to make sure is enabled. You can do customer reviews too. We don't have this currently enabled, but I would definitely recommend you enable this. And then you can also do promotions, and you can do product ratings as well. So there's a few different ways that you can do that. Again, would recommend this as well. We don't currently have this set up for this particular account, but would definitely recommend that. And lastly, we have shopping experience scorecard. So you can see, how overall your shopping experience has been. Benefits of an excellent rating may include trusted store badge, higher ranking on Google Shopping results. And yeah, so this is a new thing that they're rolling out, but would recommend highly to engage with this. And you can see here, adding information might increase your ratings and your clicks. Estimated monthly clicks gained from the badge +3 to 60. Estimated setup time is about 15 minutes, right? So something to look into and set up as well for your business. And then you can see some more information down here related to your shopping experience ratings in terms of delivery time, your average shipping costs, right? Your average return window, and your average return cost. right? And so some different things here that you can look into and set up. And yeah, I would recommend you to go through this. Really useful. Okay, so lastly, if we go to products here, you can actually see how your feed is performing and what issues that you need to update for your actual product feed in order to get things live. So you can see we have 5 products that have an issue here, and we're missing an image link. So these products aren't actually active. And then invalid price value for category. So there's another couple of issues here. So if we wanted, we could easily just kind of look at those examples and see how we can resolve them to get that feed live. You can look at all of your products right here. I'm just gonna blur this out. But overall, you can go through each product individually and see exactly how it's set up, and you can actually edit information related to each individual product from here. In general, you don't really want to touch this though when you use the Shopify integration, and just kind of leave everything because it's automatically updating all that information when you update it in Shopify. So it'll just kind of get overridden if you update it in here. And lastly, you can go to feeds and you can see your actual feed here. So we have a feed for the Shopify API. That's what you should see as well if you've done this setup correctly. And then you can see your language, your feed label, and then your targeting countries. And like I said, I'm going to show you how to target multiple countries. And this is just kind of like a little thing that's not a lot of people know about. So click on your Shopify feed. And then what you can do is actually come over to here and go to your target countries in your feed settings. And this is where you want to add in multiple countries that you actually ship to and sell to. Now, if you want to do all the countries, right, you can do all of these. If you only sell to, the big 5 like this, you can just save those. And that'll actually make so your feed is approved for all those different locations, because it does have to make sure that you can actually ship to those locations, and you do have the shipping settings enabled for those different locations. And then you'll get approved for those, and you'll see your product feed will essentially duplicate or triple or multiply in size based on how many countries that you add. And then you can just enable those for the different locations as well. One more thing to note as well is you have your feed rules. So sometimes this is useful to add in. You can see we've added in these manual feed rules here just to help out and support on, take away some of the manual work of adding in all those product categories that I showed you on the Shopify account. So you can actually go ahead and add here, and you can see we've actually set the age group for all the products to adult. I've added in the brand here. The color is from Shopify API. The condition is always new. The gender is always unisex. The identity exists for, I said no for this. You'll sometimes run into this identifier exists issue. So there's a couple different things you can do in here. And this is definitely useful to know about, because if you have a large mass issue with your products, you can add in these different feed rules here, and that's a good way to solve your issues. So there's all these different categories. So again, if you have your, color, your condition, whatever it might be, you can add this in here and start to just resolve all those for your feed and set it to a specific rule so that it resolves those issues for you. So let's go back over to our new Google Merchant Center account, and you can see the actual setup is a little bit different. So they've updated this and modernized it. So if you're seeing this, the setup looks a little bit different from what it previously looked like. And so the settings and some of the stuff might be located a little bit differently, might be named a little bit differently than what I just showed you. But it's good to kind of keep that in mind so that you can, navigate over this. But in general, just familiarize yourself with the entire platform and you should be fine. On top of that, what you want to make sure that you do is just go to settings, update your conversion settings and enable auto tagging. Go through and make sure all your business information is set up properly, and just go through all the tabs and just make sure everything is set up properly for your business, and you're going to have no issues with the feed. Extremely simple to set up. And then once it's set up, it's pretty much set and forget. You can now run shopping ads. Anytime you update and add a new product to Shopify, it'll actually upload to Google Merchant Center automatically. So you're 100% good to go and run those shopping ads and start to get some sales and conversions and traffic for your business and grow and scale. So there you go. That is how to set up a Google Merchant Center account for Shopify specifically, and how to import your products there so that you can start running Google Shopping ads. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment letting me know what you thought. Make sure to also hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the latest digital marketing tutorials and digital advertising strategies to help you dominate digital advertising and grow your business online. And with that, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.